A practical Bible course brings the scriptures alive. It is most important. It is an excellent way to communicate biblical truths in a practical manner, in an engaging, educational, and insightful manner. Hello, my name is Edith from Closet Teaching Ministry, and I want to welcome you to this instructional video on how to create a practical Bible course. At Closet Teaching Ministry, we present practical biblical truths. Because we desire to see individuals grow in their knowledge and understanding of the scripture, we've organized this training on how to create practical Bible courses. We will discuss the 4 steps on how to create a practical Bible course. The 4 steps must be implemented to obtain positive results in spiritual growth. And so I want to welcome you to this instructional video. I want you to please come and let us look at this most important training on how to create practical Bible course. There are 4 steps that we want to look at, and so we want to get right into the steps. Step number 1, the biblical text must be read. To create a practical Bible course, the Bible teacher and or course creator must read the biblical text. The biblical text must be read thoroughly. The Bible teacher must employ several reading strategies. The reading strategies that must be employed when reading the biblical text: you must read the text purposefully. The text must be read meditatively, and the biblical text must be read telescopically. And so the Bible teacher must ensure that he or she reads the text purposefully. Every word in the Bible has a purpose. There is no filler. Every word, every sentence, every verse has a purpose. God inspired the writings. And so everything in the Bible is there for a reason. There's a purpose for everything. And so the course creator must read the text purposefully. The text must be read meditatively. The course creator must meditate on the text. As he or she reads the text, you must fill your mind and your thoughts with the text. You must reflect on the passage, on the text that is being read. And so the text has to be read meditatively. Your mind, your entire mind has to be involved in the reading process. And so the text must be read with your mind fixed on gleaning from the field, namely the scripture. The text must also be read telescopically. The course creator must read the text, understanding that the text is a part of the canon, the entire scripture. And so it is linked to something. So I like to say that every verse is linked to a passage. Every passage in the Bible is linked to a book. And every book is a part of the scripture, the entire counsel of God, the 66 books. And so the course creator or Bible teacher must read the text with the big picture in mind. You have to read telescopically. You see, the biblical text must be read thoroughly, because the Bible teacher or course creator must read the text like a detective. You are looking for clue, you are looking for information within within the Bible. And so you have to read the Bible teacher must read the text like a detective, looking for something, gleaning from this field. So reading must be done. The Bible teacher must read the text. Reading is most important. That is the first step on how to create a practical Bible course. The biblical text must be read. Step number 2, you must understand the context. The context of the scripture must be understood. The Bible teacher or course creator must understand context. Context is very important. The context is key, because context will ensure that a practical Bible course is created, one that is accurate, one that is educational. So the course creator must understand the context. You must understand the geographic context, the societal context, the cultural context, and you must understand the theological context. And so understanding of the context is key to ensure that there is just no error when a course is created. To prevent error, theological error. The Bible teacher must understand the context of the text. Step number 3 on how to create a practical Bible course. The course creator must select relevant topics. Relevant topics must be selected for the weekly lessons that will be presented throughout the course. The topics must be relatable. You want to select topics that the learners can relate to. Topics that will cause them to be interested in this class. So when the course is advertised or when you're announcing the upcoming Bible course, the topics will be engaging and people will want to get involved in this thing because the topic will be relatable. They can relate to the topics. And so the course creator must prayerfully select the topics that will be presented in the Bible course. Step number 4, the biblical text must be applied to practical living. And this is most important. When preparing a Bible course, the course creator or Bible teacher must apply the biblical text to practical living. And so it is the job and responsibility of the course creator to take the ancient text and bring it to today's culture, to take the experiences, the events of the Bible and apply it to current day living. And when that is done, the learners can relate to the characters in the Bible and they can understand that their experiences and challenges and the events of their lives are not unique to them. And so the course creator must apply the biblical text to practical living. And thereby you will be sure that you end up with a Bible course that will be relevant, educational, insightful, and inspiring. And so those are the 4 steps that must be taken on how to create a practical Bible course. And so we want to recap what we've discovered, what we've learned in this instructional video. There are 4 steps on how to create a practical Bible course. Step number 1, the Bible teacher or course creator must read the biblical text. You must read like a detective. Look underneath the text. Prayerfully read the text. It must be read thoroughly. Step number 2, you must understand the context of the biblical text. Context is important. Context will ensure that the Bible course is accurate, is educational, it is insightful, and so the context must be observed. Step number 3, select relevant topics for the weekly lessons. Topics that will be used in the Bible course must be relevant. You must prayerfully select the topics. And step number 4, the Bible teacher or course creator must apply the biblical text to practical living. We must bring the ancient text and apply it to today's living. The Bible teacher or course creator has a responsibility to build a bridge from the ancient text to this current living, to current day living. And so you must build a bridge that will cover up, it extends throughout time, culture, background, all of that. The Bible teacher has a responsibility to build that bridge by applying the biblical text to current day living. So those are the 4 steps on how to create a practical Bible course. When those steps are implemented, when they are prayerfully implemented, the learners will grow spiritually. The Bible will come alive. The learners will be able to see themselves in the pages of the Bible and understand that the God of the Bible remains the same. He does not change. And so by applying the scriptural text to current day living, by providing a practical Bible course, believers can understand that God is with them, that no matter what they experience, it is not new to them, that God is doing something just like he did in the Bible, in the lives of the biblical characters. And so that's what we have to share with you today. The practical 4 steps on how to create a practical Bible course. I hope you've learned something from this instructional video. I look forward to talking to you again. Thank you so much for watching this video. We appreciate you listening and being a part of this training. And we hope we've provided some value that you can use to promote spiritual growth on how to create a practical Bible course. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. And we look forward to seeing you in the next video.